guys, welcome back to Embers and Ash. My name's Ashley, if you didn't know, and today I have another baby video for you all. So as all of you probably know, having kids is very expensive, and I wanted to share with you guys some of my tips on how you can try and save money while preparing for your baby, because it is a lot of stuff you have to buy, even if you try and minimize it. So I've been trying to purchase things kind of since day one of finding out I was pregnant. I was very reserved about what I was buying in that first trimester, obviously because you don't know what can happen, but still I've been trying to purchase things slowly along the way so it's not like this huge bill in the 8th and 9th month. And that has come in handy because if you've watched any of my pregnancy updates, I am unemployed now, and it's nearly impossible to contact Service Canada to go on unemployment insurance. So things are tight right now, but it's fine, we're getting by, and it could be better timing for these money-saving tips. Okay, so the first tip I have for you all, and probably the most obvious, is thrifting baby clothes. Now, before I got pregnant, I knew like baby clothes are expensive. It's crazy how much people can charge for baby clothes when like I can buy a shirt for $10 and a baby can get a onesie for $10. Like, how are those equal when there is so much less material? Anyways, but even still, it's not just the cost of baby clothes, but how many you have to buy. Like, I'm trying to keep it minimal, trust me, but you need a certain amount of onesies and sleepers for like every 3 months, which is just a lot of clothes. So thrifting has been my best friend. I've been going periodically, like I said, since I found out I became pregnant, and it's so much fun as a side note. And you can find some really awesome deals. Once Upon a Child is awesome. It's a bit more expensive than if you were to go to any other thrift store, but it's so much more convenient because it's all consolidated in one place. And even still, you're getting like zip-up sleepers for like $3, which where can you get a better deal than that? So yeah, that's a huge one for me. My second tip is to DIY as many baby items as you can. I've been doing this partially to save money, but also because it's fun, and some items are just like so expensive for no reason, you know? So for example, I have made my own car seat cover. It was super easy. It's basically just one sheet of fabric that you sew a couple straps on to attach to your car seat, which was super cheap in materials, and I think they're like $20 in store, so that was awesome. I've also been making my own bibs. I'm planning on making a play mat for the baby, also a bunch of toys. Like, there's just so many ways you can cut corners with some of those simpler items. Obviously, there's a lot of things that you can't make, but it's still nice to be able to offset your cost even if it's only a little bit. I've really been wanting to make swaddle blankets because they're the easiest thing. They're just a sheet of fabric, but Fabricland is closed, which I'm so bummed about, and I understand why, but they're closed like until further notice, so I'm just gonna wait it out and hope that they'll reopen before July. So I'm bummed. My third tip is to just be minimalistic. This might seem obvious, but I would challenge you to look into what you actually need for a baby, because there's so many items that people have listed as essentials that you could argue really aren't essentials. I've made a video about this, the popular baby items that I'm not putting on my registry. Not that I'm having a baby shower anymore, but anyways. So one example is like a baby bathtub. No matter which option you choose, they're all huge. And like, where am I supposed to put that when I have one bathroom and 900 square feet to live in? Like, it's not gonna work for me. And the fourth tip I have for you guys is to sit down, make your whole list of all the items that you are planning on purchasing, and really identify what items you want to splurge on and what items you can save money on. This one really helps me a lot because it can be so easy to just buy all the top name brand items, but when there's a lot of alternatives that are just as good for some baby items, it's really nice to be able to lay it all out and find what items you can save money on, and then use that saved money to splurge on those nicer items. Going back to that topic of secondhand items, There's more than just thrift stores that you can go to. I've been really using Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace a lot, which is really awesome because for one, you can search for an item, and two, you're often getting a lot better quality of an item than you would be getting at a thrift store. So like I found a Halo bassinet on there for $100, which is a really good deal for what it is. I ended up picking it up for a friend because that thing is huge and does not fit in my house. But I did find this other little compact bassinet that I'm really excited to use that was super cheap. It's just always nice to check all those resources and those websites first before you go and purchase new. Also, depending on what area you live in, there might be some sort of free mom exchange Facebook group. I know we have one in my area. It's really awesome because moms can post items that they no longer need and they want to give to a mom in need. I haven't personally used it because a lot of times I would feel guilty taking some of the items because it really is an awesome option for moms who can't afford a lot of things. But there's like cribs and mattresses and clothes and diapers and formula, just so much stuff that moms are giving away all the time. So if you really are in need, try and look and see if there's one of those Facebook groups in your area. The next tip I have is if you do want to buy new, is just to be patient. And this is something I struggle with. But a lot of websites will cycle through sales. So you can watch out for like the change of season. So like February, I bought quite a few baby clothes because sites like H&M and Zara were having their end of season sale, which was awesome. Also, holidays promote a lot of sales. Even Easter weekend, I saw some baby stuff went on sale, which is weird because there's like no correlation to babies and Easter really. And then coming up in May is Mother's Day, and I'm very certain that there's going to be a lot of sales going on then. So just keep your eye out and just be periodically checking those sites for those sales. Next up is to reuse things that you already own. So like I've said a million times, we live in a small space. We can't fit a lot of baby stuff. So we're trying to look at what we can reuse that we already own, like I just said. So one example is that we're not going to be buying burp cloths because we have so many dish towels in the kitchen, like way more than we need, that honestly just throwing one of those over our shoulder to burp a baby is gonna work just fine. Or you can also use swaddle blankets if you have an excess. Just really try and think outside of the box of what you can use as an alternative for baby products. And my last tip for you guys is just to buy the items that you need for the first 3 months of the baby's life. It's really easy to get excited and try and plan for the first year of a baby's life, which is very much my personality type, but I'm really trying to reel it back and just get the essentials that I need for those 3 months and then slowly purchase the next age group's set of items, because it is quite a lot to be buying like a booster seat and a high chair and older kids' toys. Like it can be a lot of stuff. So just try and really bring it down to the bare essentials. Okay, so this is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. If you're an expecting mom, I wish you luck in preparing for your baby. If you like this video, you might like my video where I talk about the popular baby items that I did not put on my registry. So go check that one out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.